Hey, it's Mike and Denise. We are doing our daily vigorous aerobic exercise by walking. We're in a tunnel, it's echoing. We got our water bottle, and we're gonna talk about oil. I don't see any oil around here. Actually, I added some oil to my car the other day. But did you know that people eat oil too? And that's what this article is gonna be. It doesn't really make any sense when you think about that. So, Denise, go ahead. Let us know what we need to know about oil.
Why is it so bad for your health to consume added plant oil? Added oil has become a ubiquitous ingredient in all kinds of prepared foods.
Yeah, actually, we discovered the other day that the pretzels we've been eating, soft pretzels, we thought was the healthy choice, right, Denise?
Yeah.
And what was ingredient number 2?
Coconut oil.
Coconut oil and
Makes them soft.
Oh my gosh! All right, so go ahead. They're in everything. Go ahead. What do we
So it's in
what do we got to know?
prepared foods, both cooked and raw.
We're going up a hill now.
It is strange that we tell people not to pour oil or grease down their plumbing drains, yet we are okay with consuming it as a food. Oil is a manufactured product that is not found in nature. It is the ultimate junk food. Did you write this article?
I don't know.
With all the fiber, water, and nearly all nutrients removed. In this essay, we'll explore what happens inside the body when we consume added oil and why it is one of the worst things the average person can choose to consume in their diet. The role of oils and fats in the body. Before we dive into the effects of added oil on the body, it is important to understand the role of oils and fats in the body. Oils and fats supply calories and essential fats and help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins.
So you need some fat. You need some fat, right?
Yeah, but there's fat in
Everything.
not
Most things,
everything.
yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Most things, yeah.
There's
And
no
most,
fat in lettuce.
yeah, and most people get way too much of a percentage of calories and fat overall. So don't worry about. Yes, there could be problems if you don't get enough because of what they're saying here, right?
Yeah.
But really, in reality, nobody has that problem.
So, oils help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K. So, Mike and I frequently eat salad that has no oil in the dressing. There's no fat in salad. So if there were any vitamins in any of those veggies in our lettuce, we wouldn't be absorbing them because he refuses to eat any oil.
Well, we have chia and flax seeds, which have oil is actually extracted fat. So anything with fat in it has a component of the oil in it. The oil is the processed version. Any plant food with fat in it is the non-processed version, so we get that.
So, yeah, if we remember to eat our chia and flax seeds, we might absorb some vitamins from our salad.
Yeah.
But if we forget, we're screwed.
Yeah.
The type of fat is just as important for health as the total amount of fat consumed. That's why it's important to choose healthy fats such as monounsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats found in nuts, seeds, olives, avocados, and we'll skip this last thing that it says.
Yeah, that's just from the article, from the source. And everything is sourced and cited, by the way. Just go to my Facebook profile, Mike Young, or go to our YouTube channel at aPlantBasedDiet.org and look at the recent post with the picture of somebody pouring cooking oil or plant oil into their engine.
Yeah, we don't recommend eating fish because it's got toxic chemicals in it and mercury. It's
And
full
plastics.
Of plastics. And some poor fish had to suffocate in order for you to eat it, and it's not biologically necessary for us to consume animals.
Yep.
So the effects of added oil on the body. When we consume added oil, it is absorbed into the bloodstream and transported to the liver, where it is processed and stored as fat. How about that? It doesn't say anything about using it for energy. When you eat
It goes straight to the liver?
It goes straight to the liver, and it's stored as fat. That's how those force-fed ducks make foie gras. They get fatty liver disease from all of those calories in those greens that go straight to their liver. Unlike whole plant foods, which contain fiber that slows down the absorption of nutrients, added oil is quickly absorbed into the bloodstream, causing a spike in blood sugar levels. The spike in blood sugar levels can lead to insulin resistance, a condition in which the body's cells become less responsive to insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels.
Okay, so this is like any processed food. It's going to have a very high glycemic index.
Yeah, it contributes to diabetes. It's not sugar that causes diabetes, it's fat.
Especially fat with a high glycemic index.
Yeah. The high caloric density of added oil also contributes to weight gain. Oil has the highest possible caloric density of all foods, with 120 calories per tablespoon. Since most people have a BMI above normal, it is very dangerous. It's a very dangerous food-like product. Furthermore, since 95% of humans don't get enough fiber on a daily basis, oil is even more dangerous since it contains none. Added oil...
It's all removed. It's all stripped out.
Yeah, it's refined out. Like in a
Manufactured.
refinery.
Yeah, manufactured. Yeah, that's right. Just like your stuff you put in your car.
Yeah. Added oil is also detrimental to the health of the circulatory system. When we consume added oil, it damages the endothelial cells that line the blood vessels, causing inflammation and oxidative stress. The damage can lead to the development of atherosclerosis.
Wow, you can say that
a
now.
condition in which plaque builds up inside the arteries, narrowing them and reducing blood flow to the heart and brain. Type 3 diabetes, that's Alzheimer's, when the blood vessels can't get to your brain. The mechanisms behind the effects, I'm going to take a minute to find my article again.
Okay, so I'm going to also tell you about our free book, Live to 150, where we're talking about why we're getting our daily vigorous aerobic exercises totally free. LIVETO150.org is where you'll find it.
The mechanisms behind the effects of added oil on the body are complex. When we consume the added oil, it causes an increase in the production of free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can damage cells.
I've heard about these in women's cosmetics commercials. I know all about them.
Yeah, we have. That's why Estee Lauder promotes their night creams. They said it destroys free radicals.
Why don't the women's cosmetics commercials talk about not eating oil in your food? Why? Why don't they talk about that? Because then they wouldn't have anything to sell you. That's why. Right? Yeah. Exactly.
So free radicals are unstable molecules that can damage cells and contribute to the development of chronic diseases. This increase in free radicals leads to oxidative stress, which can damage the endothelial cells that line the blood vessels.
Oh.
Added oil also causes an increase in the production of inflammatory cytokines, which are proteins that play a role in the immune response. When we consume added oil, it triggers an immune response, causing an increase in the production of inflammatory cytokines. This increase in inflammatory cytokines leads to inflammation, which can damage the endothelial cells that line the blood vessels.
You gotta talk loud so they can hear you.
I always wondered how oil causes inflammation.
Now you know?
It's hard to understand. You would think that it would lubricate your joints, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I gotta get some of that oil to stop things from squeaking and creaking.
Yeah, it
doesn't work that way in the body.
Yeah, it causes inflammatory cytokines, reversing the effects of added oil. The good news is that the effects of added oil on the body can be reversed by eliminating added oil from the diet and choosing whole plant foods. Instead, we can reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and promote weight loss. It's important to note that the reversal of these bad health conditions from oil takes time. It is not an overnight process.
It's
but
not.
With patience and persistence, it is possible to achieve a healthier body. In conclusion, added oil is one of the worst things the average person can choose to consume in their diet.
And it's in almost all prepared foods. That's the thing you gotta realize. It's sneak it in. You don't even know.
Well, they don't even add it on purpose. purpose. Restaurants saute vegetables in oil because it prevents them from burning and it cooks them quickly.
And they can have like 10 pans going at once is the other thing, okay?
Yeah.
It's to their advantage, not yours. It's actually to your severe detriment.
It doesn't evaporate like water. You can just keep an eye on it while you're doing other things. That's not good for your body.
It's a labor-saving device, like all chemicals. Oil is basically like a chemical.
Yeah. It's a manufactured product that is not found in nature and is the ultimate junk food, with all fiber, water, and nearly all nutrients removed. When we consume added oil, it causes an increase in free radicals and inflammatory cytokines, leading to oxidative stress, inflammation, and damage to the endothelial cells that line the blood vessels. By eliminating added oil from the diet and choosing whole plant foods instead, we can reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and promote weight loss. It is important to look for the certified healthy vegan food logo to easily identify prepared foods that are free of added oil.
That's right, it is important. And it's hard to find, unfortunately, because almost nobody has it. So if you have restaurants, food entities, anybody who produces food for people, tell them to go to healthyveganfood.info and sign up.
Yeah.
Is there more?
No.
Was that it?
Some of the sources were hardandstroke.ca. That's a Canadian website. They're not afraid to promote health. And health.harvard.edu.
Okay. So for this, if you have any questions or you want to check the sources, go to either my Facebook timeline or go to our YouTube channel at aPlantBasedDiet.org. Find when this video is made. It's a recent post before this. You'll see the picture, like I was saying, of somebody pouring plant oil into their engine. Okay, that's how you. And all the text is there. The whole text of the article is there, and all the sources with clickable links are there also. Be sure you also give us a thumbs up so you help with this video in the algorithm. More people will see it. Give us a comment of any kind. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you think of this information. Let us know if it's new information to you. Let us know if people need to learn about this stuff in school too. I mean, shouldn't elementary and middle school students be learning about this stuff early on? Yeah. And salt too. The other one we just did about salt and this should be required learning, I think, for people in school.
I have something to add. That's something I learned in the Pleasure Trap recently.
Oh yeah,
that
a book. Yeah.
Most prepared foods have added oil, and they violate the laws of satiety.
They violate?
Yeah.
It's a violation.
We're designed to eat whole plant foods, and we can tell when we're full. But if you eat prepared foods that have added oil, they pack in so many calories that you're not aware that you're not hungry anymore, and you'll just keep eating and eating.
Because your stomach isn't full. They're high caloric density, so it doesn't fill your whole stomach up, so the receptors that are higher on your stomach don't get triggered, right?
Yeah.
So your body just doesn't know.
So this is why 75% of people end up dying of a lifestyle disease instead
It's
of
bad.
natural causes.
Yeah, well, that's just where we are right now. And if we get this information out to enough people, maybe people will recognize this and realize that they've been tricked.
Yeah.
The manufacturers of Oreos, Denise, as much as you like them, as much as your taste buds like them, have tricked you all along.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's added oil in those.
And they're not even vegan anymore.
All right. And there's added salt, I think, too, and added oil.
Yeah, sometimes Nabisco sources some of the ingredients from animals instead of plants.
Yeah. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video on our next walk for our daily vigorous aerobic exercise. Bye.